Picture this. You get an epic idea for a print-on-demand product. Now let's say that you spend a few weeks, you're building your store, maybe you're working with a designer, you eventually launch and you start to make a bunch of sales. Maybe you're running Facebook ads or you're using Instagram influencers and you sit back and you think, wow, life is good. I have myself a successful print-on-demand store. And then you get a letter in the mail or maybe an email and your heart sinks when you open it because you're actually being sued. That would really suck, right? That's essentially what could happen to the print-on-demand store that we're going to look at today. Honestly, the store is awesome. They've done a fantastic job with branding, they have selected awesome products, and they've even made some really amazing designs. And overall, they've done pretty much everything right besides one thing, and that one thing could land them in some major legal trouble and leave them having to pay a bunch of money. But first, I have a warning for you. I am not a lawyer. I'm just a regular guy making YouTube content about print on demand. Everything that you're seeing here in this video cannot be viewed as legal advice. And if you agree that I am not a lawyer and that this is not legal advice, then there's just one thing that you have to do. You have to actually click the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. It sounds silly, but hear me out. The way that the YouTube algorithm works is that if a video gets a lot of likes, it will be shown to a lot more people. And maybe there's someone out there that could avoid a lawsuit for themselves if you guys like the video, and then they will actually see it. So thanks for doing that. And if you guys want to hang out more and get more content from me, make sure to check out the POD Ninjas Facebook group. This is my print on demand community on Facebook. Right now there's almost 50,000 members. If you guys want to join, get your store reviewed or get questions answered or even see some of my print on demand product reviews, check it out. There is a link down in the description of this video. So are you ready to see the store? Here we go. First, I want to show you just some of the amazing products that they do have on the store, because like I said, this store is doing an awesome job with a lot of the different things that they have. And then after we go through some of this, we'll take a look at some of the products that could land them in some major legal trouble. But like I said, this store is likely doing awesome, because if we look at their reviews here on the store, it literally just goes on and on and on. There are literally hundreds of reviews here on the store. And most times, anytime I see any reviews at all, if there's a lot, I always assume there's a lot more sales, because not everybody who actually purchases will end up leaving a review. So if you see a lot of reviews, that's a good indication that they have a lot more sales. So let's talk about this product here. Obviously, it is for the police officer niche. What's cool about it is they allow the customer to actually personalize it with their name. And choosing a good niche is really just the first step in actually achieving success with print on demand. So many people start their store and they don't have a great niche. And if you've watched my content before, you know I always talk about that. The niche is the most important part, because without a good niche, no one's going to actually be interested in the products that you have. Contrast this police officer seat cover with something like this. It's just a bunch of colorful triangles. It looks nice, but there's really not a niche here. If someone came across this on social media, for example, there would be no reason for them to feel like that product was made for them. This store has also done a good job with choosing niches, like with this product here. This is a sunshade cover with a pit bull dog on it. So this would be bought by someone who likes pit bulls. And honestly, if you start looking through the rest of the store, you just see more really awesome niche products. And secondly, all of these products are really high profit margin, which honestly is another major key of running a successful print-on-demand store. If you're selling something low margin like a t-shirt or a mug, you're honestly going to need to make hundreds, if not thousands of sales every single month to make any real money from your store. And here's the math behind that. This store here is selling these seat covers for $69.95. They are coming from the Pillow Profits app. I can tell by the mock-up, and if you scroll down, you can see that these only cost $34.99. What's cool about this product is the shipping cost is included in that price. So if you do some math, you can see that they're making about $35 per sale. And if they sold 5 of those in one day, that would be $175 in profit. If you do that for a whole month, that's over $5,000 by just making 5 sales a day. Contrast that with a mug like this that is selling for $14.95 on Etsy. If you're using a print-on-demand company like Printify, it's going to cost you about $5 for that mug. Most of the sellers there are doing free shipping, and you can see that shipping is going to cost you $5.22. Add that to your product cost, you're going to be over $10 in what your actual costs are. And if you're selling it for $14.95, that means that you're making less than $5 per sale. If you wanted to make that same $5,000 $1,000 in profit per month, you'd have to make about 33 sales per day. That's what the math breaks down to. You can just do it yourself if you don't trust me. So if a store like this has done an awesome job at creating designs that are clearly selling, because like I said, if we go to the reviews here, like what is the actual problem? If we go to the menu, we can see that they have a whole bunch of different products for a bunch of different niches. They have dinosaurs, they have dogs, they have police, they have even some just patriotic products like this on the store. And really the thing that could get them in trouble is they have an entire collection of stuff like this. All of these products are illegal to sell because they are violating the trademarks that Pokemon actually owns. Basically, a trademark is something that a brand has to protect itself. A brand like Pokemon would likely have all of these designs trademarked, using the images of the different characters, using the names of them in the product titles would all be a legal violation. And if this store was sued by the owners of Pokemon, they would surely lose. You can also see that they have an entire collection of Avatar products as well, which is also another TV show where you can't use this stuff because it is owned by the creators of Avatar. When you click on the anime button up here, you literally see that there are just dozens of different shows that they are creating products for. If we just click on another one of these, you can see that they are using actual characters and images from the TV shows. This is plain and simple 100% illegal to do. Do not do this on your print-on-demand store. You can see here that a trademark is a recognizable insignia, phrase, word, or symbol that denotes a specific product and legally differentiates it from all other products of its kind. Essentially, when you use the word Pokemon, or you use the character's name, or when you use the image of the character on your product, you're violating the trademarks that the company has to protect itself. That would be like me creating my own print-on-demand store and putting the Nike logo on all of my shirts. You just can't do that. It's against the rules. And unfortunately, you would end up having your store taken down. You might be sued, and worst case scenario, if you actually went to court, you might actually have to pay them all of the money that you actually made on the store, because they would prove to a judge that the money you earned was based off something they owned, and they could receive damages from you. And if you want more breakdowns on this whole copyright and trademark thing, check out this video here on my channel. I go really in depth and talk about the entire subject for a very long time. Essentially, I wanted to make this video because I see stores like this. They've done an exceptional job. The header here looks awesome. They're showcasing their products. As you scroll down, they have a lot of really awesome branding images. The mock-ups look really awesome. They've done a great job with the designs. However, some of them are actually illegal. And I don't want you to do the same thing. I don't want you to create a store that looks awesome and put all this time into it and begin making sales and get really excited and then face a potential lawsuit because something in your design is owned by another company. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts here, and if you've watched it this far, make sure to click the like button. Again, like I said at the beginning, that helps the video to get out there. I see so many people getting into print on demand, and the worst thing they could ever do would be to violate any sort of trademark and use images or even slogans or brand names or something like that on their designs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.